For the benefit of those who are our old members, you are welcome. I want to say good morning, everyone. And for the benefit of those who are just joining this meeting for the first time, you are all welcome. And if you are not a member, I am giving you 1,000 naira for your data for today. So after the meeting, any new person that join us along the way are going to benefit from this little promo. All right, we're talking about how to make 200,000 every month in cocoa business locally with just 20,000 naira guarantee. And we're going to, now that we have a lot of our old members, members in the meeting, at the end of this presentation, we want to make sure that we work within the time because we're just starting, we already spent 20 minutes. So we'll finish around 9:40, 10:40, but we can work within 1.5 hours. You can still work within one because this presentation is not much. So we're going to be doing a little calculation by ourselves. We're going to make it practical. That calculation is not in this presentation. The one that is in this presentation is for those who are just new to the business. So we're going to talk about the cocoa export in Nigeria. You see, when we're talking about trade, literally, agriculture remains a major source of economic activity in Nigeria. Over 90% of our cocoa harvested in Nigeria is exported, and it provides means of livelihood and employment to over 5 million people globally, apparently globally. According to the foreign trade report recently released by the National Bureau of Statistics, as at second quarter in 2019, Nigeria cocoa commodity export was to the tune of new people. New people. Don't worry, if there's no new people, if the first 10 new people didn't take it, I will give you guys. We already have the 10, the money is on ground. But it's new people. I'm not sure it was written in the flyers or something. First 10 new people, not old members. But all the same, don't worry, you will have it. If you just pray that there no 10 new people before you. Yeah. All right. So so there's a lot of money the Nigerian government has made from it in billions. You can see that on the screen. There are 14 states are producing this. So if you are actually listening to my voice and your state is showing on the screen as one of the states that's producing cocoa, that means you're actually in a state, you are sitting on massive wealth and you are not getting out of these billions they are talking about. 18 billion naira Nigeria is making from cocoa. World consumption is estimated to 1.8 metric tons per annum after cultivated. In producing countries, there are 4 major countries in Africa that are producing them, which is after Nigeria. Nigeria is the 4th. The first one is Cote d'Ivoire, the second is Ghana, the third is Cameroon. Nigeria is number 4. And when they export all this thing, they export to UK, France, Germany, Italy, US, and all of that. Most of the time they export as beans. So when they take it over there, those people, they process it. They remove what is called cocoa butter, cocoa liquor. In fact, there's another one called cocoa cake. They remove cocoa cake too. They remove that too in it, and then cocoa powder. So that's what are the things they remove from that beans. Just like petrol, just like crude oil. When they drill crude oil, they get different things from it. Petrol, gas, they get diesel, different things. The same with cocoa, they get different things from it. And you remember we have this lotion, cream they use for our body. It is that cocoa butter they use for that. Excuse me. And then, so now let me quickly tell you this secret. Why you are in a business, you don't know the value of the business you are doing. Due to lots of factors, which is not limited to international logistics and insurance and etc., return on investment on export trading is between 10 to 15%. But you can get up to 50% if traded locally. So give an example of Dangote. So let me explain this so that all of you can understand me better. The essence of today's meeting is to actually let us see why when you trade cocoa locally, you make more money than when you do exportation. And this is it. Every time they export the cocoa, they process it over there. They remove different kind of things, and then some of them they sell it back to Nigeria as chocolate, or one product or the other. Now, the real people who are making money is actually in the supply chain. Let me take Dangote as an example. Every time, all the while Dangote was importing rice for many years. His company was big, but it was still importing. It was into cement, but it was still importing. Not until he started manufacturing locally. In fact, the first time, I think 14 years ago, I think it's now the 14th year or 12th time now, 13th time, Dangote has been announced as the richest in Africa. But the first time it was announced, 12th years, it was 2010. I remember it was 2010. The first time it was announced as the richest man in Africa, this is what happened to his business. About 7 years before that time, he has gone to collect loan from the bank to set up the cement factory. And then it took him about 5 years to set up the factory. And the additional, while he was setting up the factory, they started production and they started selling. Within 2 years, he almost finished paying all the bills, all the money he has collected. Because you know why? Because the raw materials for cement is local. In Ogun State, there's so much limestone. So all you need is, the only problem is that a lot of people don't have money to build the machinery, to set up the factory, to do the processing. And that is the problem with Nigeria. Anything factory for processing, most especially anything that has to do with the government, they used to destroy it. That's why our refineries are not working. Nothing is working, except it's in the hand of the private sector. Look at Dangote, it's his business, and he had to put his eyes on the business. He cannot allow the thing to crumble. But anything government, Ajakuta, still, everything is crumble. Everything, even NEPA, they sold it. Nitel, they sold everything. So leadership is a problem. So because there's no good maintenance locally for production, for processing, we export the beans out of the country. So people only make little money, like 10-15% profit when they export it, because there's no processing is easily available in Nigeria. There are just a few of them, and they cannot process all of the thing that Nigeria is producing. So they export it out. And when they export it out, those people out there, they process, they do all those things and turn into small things people can buy, like chocolate, sweet, and all of that. And they bring it back to us and we buy it. And at the end of the day, we do not know that the people who actually bought the beans from farmers or from the exporters, they are buying it in cheap. You know, they buy it in bags. Okay, let me use something as an example. So most of us here, you eat yam, fried yam on the street, maybe at a junction. You see those women, when they buy the yam, I don't know how much they buy yam now. Maybe 1 tuber of yam for 500 naira, 1,000 naira. By the time they slice the yam and fry the yam, they slice it. By the time they count how many they slice, by the time they sell it, maybe they are selling 30 naira, 20 naira, or 50 naira, depending on how much they're selling, 100 naira. You find out that the amount of money they will now make, it will be almost like 150% of the, let's say they bought it 1,000 naira, they can use one yam to make 1,500. That is the 50% I'm showing you here. But if you just buy one yam and you want to sell the yam like that, without processing it, without frying it, without slicing it, without selling it as food somebody can eat immediately, you cannot sell it 1,005. At most, you can sell it 1,002 or 1,001. That is why you are seeing this 10% or 15%. So when you buy cocoa and they export it like that, they don't really make a lot of profit. They just make small profit, like 10-15%. But if the cocoa is processed locally and then produced into small things that you can buy small, just like maybe people are buying a small sachet of cowbell in those days. You know, anything they put into small things that you cannot buy and consume, the people who do that, or people who are selling it, are the one making the money. The woman who is selling the yam is the one making the money. It is not the malam in the market where he bought the yam from. Yes, the malam too will make his own money. Let's say the malam selling the yam in the wheelbarrow, and the malam bought those yam from the farmers. He might buy the yam from the farmers for 800 naira, and he's selling in the market for 1,000 naira. He has made 200 naira, right? Now, if you go to the malam and buy it for 1,000 naira, and you put all the yam together, like 20 tuber of yam in your shop, you cannot sell 1 for 1,500. Never. You might sell definitely 1,100. But if you slice each of this yam into pieces and fry it, by the time you start selling it one small bit that people can eat, you'll find that you will sell even up to 1,500, 1,800 for 1 tuber of yam. It will bring you 1,500, 1,800. That is exactly what is called value chain. So selling cocoa locally, you're actually making more money than if it is exported. And that is the secret most people do not know. That's the secret we discovered many years ago. Because if you are to export, you go through a lot. Transportation, logistics, insurance, this, that, all kind of things. That's what you're going to go through for you to be able to export. So Where the money is actually in the value chain, the value we are all creating. That this cocoa is good for this, is good for that, is good for this, and people are taking it right immediately. That value is creating. That is where the real money lies. That is where the money is, and most of us did not know. Now, if you look at the image on your screen, this is the cocoa as they are bringing it out from the pod. After it's been dried and all of that, you see all the stress they go through to dry it and spread it so that it can get dry. And they now put it inside a sack and then get it ready for exportation. By the time they export it, over there, they turn it into chocolate and bring it back. And that's what we have. You understand? By the time it goes through all this process, all of this process, you will now have it little by little, like chocolate, sweets, all those chocolate drinks, different ones they have in the market today. That is what you now buy. So you buy some of them 20 naira, 30 naira, 20 naira, 30 naira. But you know, by the time they put all the 20 naira, 50 naira, 100 naira together, the money they will make, you will make from a bag is far more than if somebody has sold just one bag like this out. It's much more. That is why it is in the supply chain. So let's talk about the health benefit. Most of us here already know the health benefits. People are sick, people are dying. Health is a major issue. And you see why till I grow old, I will keep talking about this health benefit is because as of today, membership in lifestyle monetary is still within 4,000. But there are 22 million people in Lagos and almost 200 million people in Nigeria. So that means we have not even hit 10,000, talk less of 100,000 people, talk less of 1 million people, and we are still going to 200 million. We want everybody to be a distributor. If they are not even selling it for external use, they can be a distributor because they want to use it personally. It's cheaper for them. So till I grow old, I'll keep talking about this product because it's helping people. It's changing people's lives. You know, I can assure you, I have never had any reason. Most of you don't know how much I work, but I've never had any reason that I have high blood pressure. Or I've never since I've discovered this product. You know, I drink it every day. You can hear my cup is right empty. It's on my table, and this is 3:41 a.m. You know. All right, so we have seen all the health benefits. It's an antioxidant. It fights free radicals, lower high blood pressure, thereby it prevents heart attack. It prevents hypertension. You know, one of those things I like it for is that it boosts libido. Literally, I have to be frank. So I don't know. We've seen some testimonies of some old men that fires. That man, I told you about the testimony of the man at the early stage of the company, 2012. Yes, I think it was December 2012. The man came to my office. He was ashamed to talk. I don't know why. He wasn't talking. He was just there in my office. I was attending to a lot of people. I said, Oga Idam, what happened now? Oko Idam, that's his name. He's still a member till today. He said, want to see me. Okay, what do you want to see me for? Say, how come I didn't tell them that this thing can that can make a man stand well? I say, how the thing they do you? I say that this they do me. I say, okay, God don't butter your bread, you know. It's very good for breast cancer, prevent diabetes, high cholesterol in the body, boost brain power, improve memory, fight fatigue, and persistent cough and all of that. It reduces blood clots. See, because it reduces blood clot, this is the reason why it is good for what's it called? Women who are doing their menstrual period. So if you normally have blood clot during your menstrual period, it used to smell. If you drink this cocoa, it helps you to flush it out easily, and you don't have blood clot again. You never smell and no more pain. So we just have a list of some of them here, and I think we have a video of all these health benefits we have been sharing with some of our members. So if you need a copy of the video, just talk to your leaders. Now, these are health data for diabetes. Nigeria is leading in Africa with 3 million diabetic patients. So when you see people that walk on the street every day, don't think everybody that is going up and down every day is okay. Most people are sick. It's just that you only know about yourself. A lot of people on the street are sick. If you don't tell them, or if they don't tell you, you will never know. So people are really, really sick, right? And globally, diabetes is a major issue. Even in this Canada where I am, diabetic is a very major issue. Obesity is a major issue. In fact, they have it as a problem here a lot, you know. So this tells you that there are millions of people out there that need this product and it's going to change their life. We have testimonies. Let them just try it. Sometimes you might need to give some of your people, your family, your friends, just one cup to go and try it. They'll be the one that come back and be telling you. These are data for hypertension. It's very, very prevalent in both men and women, ranging from 80 to 46%. You know, so hypertension is a very big issue in Nigeria too. A lot of people, it's hypertension is in your body, you don't know, and that's what leads to heart attack. A lot of people, Ibon King died of heart attack. But last year, 2021, I know 4 people, prominent people in Nigeria that died of heart attack, you know, and I don't want to die of heart attack. So me, I know the solution. I started drinking. People, they tell them they don't believe, they don't try it, you know. Unfortunately, may our case not be a sorry case. So let's make progress. Now, what are the various ways you can actually potentially enter into cocoa business? Like I said earlier, I've talked about exportation. You can either be a farmer. If you want to be a farmer in cocoa business, of course, I don't need to tell you how much it's going to cost you. You buy a land, even minimum, you buy a plot of land. And by the time you farm cocoa on a plot of land, you find out that you are just scratching the ground. You are not even started. So you need a lot of plots of land, and then you need to start planting. It's going to take you about 4 years before they start harvesting. So it's a huge lot of investment. Most people are farmers in it. Most of them, they have been there for 80s, 60s. Maybe they inherited some of the farm from their parents, and most of them are in the villages. The next one is I can be a dealer or a merchant. Dealers are people who go. You remember the picture I showed you now? Just remember that picture. Let me look for that picture. So dealers are people who actually source. People like this, you can see here. These are dealers. They are the one going to they go to the farmers to source these beans and put it in sack, and then they export it. Of course, if you have to be that, you need a lot of money too. It's not small money to be a dealer, right? 1 ton of cocoa now from the international market is 2.4 million. 1 ton, just the seed alone, 2.4 million. So, and I think just 20 bags that is there. So it's not a small money if you want to start. And most of the time, somebody want to export, they are talking about like 20 tons, 50 tons, 100 tons. So just multiply that by 2.5 million if you want to do it. It can be an exporter. So cargo ship. When we're saying exporter, it's not like you want to send way bill from Lagos to Port Harcourt or Lagos to Abuja. It's not like way bill. Exportation, you know how much you are buying a cargo, or you know, something like that. It's either 20 feet or 40 feet minimum, and they stack everything. It's a lot of millions. So the company created local trading, which we have made open to everybody for 21,500 for now. This price could change anytime. We've had it at 32,000 before, and there was a time we had it at 16,000, so it could change. So make sure you get in touch with your leader every time to know what is the current price. But as today, I'm sharing this with you. January 29, 2022 is 21,500. To be a local trader, this 21,000 give you the opportunity and privilege to start the business at a very low key. You don't need the millions to start. And then the company has created it whereby we'll give you dealership. We call it membership or distributorship, whereby with that 21,000, we'll give you products, and we'll also give you a membership identity number, so that every time you are buying and trading locally, you can actually buy at company price and also sell locally and make a lot of money from it. And the last one the company also is offering, it used to be 1 million, but we have just reduced it to 100,000. It's investment. This investment gives you the opportunity to invest and earn up to 20% on your investment, ROI on the investment per annum. So, but most of the time we don't talk about this, but we have it available in the company for anybody who is interested. We have some of our members who have signed up for this, and they are collecting money every month. Tomorrow is 30th now. Yeah, by Monday, 31st, all of them, they will get alerts in their bank accounts. You know, most of them invested in millions, right? Some of them are earning 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 100,000 every month that we are giving them. So if you're interested, talk to me about it later. We'll show you how you can be. But today, we just want to talk about this, being a local trader. Why do you need to start now? If you're there, you're listening to my voice, and you've been looking and wondering what kind of business you want to do, this is a very lucrative business because it will help you to help other people solve their health problem. You know, you're participating in sharing solution to major health crisis in Nigeria. Just like we showed from the data I showed you, hypertension, high blood pressure is a diabetic, they are all health crisis in Nigeria. You enjoy the giving, the joy of giving solution to people that in health problems. So one of the things that actually give me the greatest fulfillment in this business is the fact that when people come share their testimony, I just say thank you, Lord. I thank God because I don't know how to say that. I'm not a doctor, right? But this is tea. This cocoa tea is sourced locally, and it is herbal. It is organic. It is natural. It's not synthetic, and people are finding it very amazing. So to me, I feel I'm solving somebody's problem, health challenges. So you use it as immediate business opportunity with very little lowest, in fact, the lowest capital. Like we shared previously from the previous slide, if you want to be an exporter, you know how much it's going to cost you, right? If you want to, my cocoa, they sent from me from Nigeria here, just 8 packs. They sent me 8 packs, just 8 packs. So, I pay 72,000 naira for way bill to this place. Just 8 packs, 72,000. So imagine if you are an exporter, you go to the farmer and buy these beans. I say you want to export it to Germany or Paris or US or UK. You know how much you're going to pay on shipping on the sea, and the cocoa will be there. So, but here you are, you don't need to worry your head about exportation. We have not even finished selling it to all the 200 million people in Nigeria. Not even all the 22 million people living in Lagos have drank it yet. Like I said, our distributorship base is still within 5,000. So that means we still have a long, long way to go, right? So this is the best business you can do. Just within 20,000, 21,500, very cheap. This, like that, you don't need any other capital, because in that 21,000, you are registered, and you also get the cocoa, the product you are going to start to use to start trading. Another reason why you should start that is because you're going to be proud of yourself, solving your own financial problem. You're not waiting for anybody, and you're also using it to create wealth. Just like a doctor. When a doctor just finished doing operation and the operation is successful, that doctor feel like he just achieved something great in his life. That is just it. So you can also use it to empower others. So it is not just about yourself. There are a lot of people who are going through a lot of stuff in Nigeria, in your neighborhood. You have to tell them the good news. You have to share it with them. Guys, because see, 20K is one of those little money everybody should be able to raise. And that's why we created this company as a social enterprise, not because we want to put knife on people's throats. If they don't have 2 million, they cannot become distributor. There are a lot of big companies out there. Even let me use as little as Indomie. As little as Indomie, the way Indomie is now. If you want to be a distributor of Indomie, go to Indomie company in Lagos there. Say you want to be their distributor. You have to drop 7 million deposit to be a distributor. I know we've been there. We've gone to those companies. We've talked with them. We have conversation with them. So I know what I'm talking about. So we have crashed the price down. With this, everybody you can use to empower somebody. If they don't even have the money, you can use pay 21,500 for them, register them, let them start something in their lives. Give them the cocoa to go and sell, and they bring the money back and buy more, and they roll it over and continue trading. Don't forget, what makes people rich is not because you sold your shoe once. What makes you rich is when you continue selling the shoe over and over. That's what makes you rich. You understand? So the joy of giving solution to people in financial problem, that's another reason why you should start now. Because when you do give somebody who is starting a business, you introduce them to this business, they too will be happy because they are already solving their own personal financial problem. They won't be coming to you every time because they need small money anymore. Opportunity don't wait for people. This is another reason why you should start now. You don't keep waiting. You might wait and find out by the time you say you are ready, our Noah's Ark has moved. You yourself will stay very healthy. So if you also one of the distributor, definitely you yourself will stay healthy because you'll be drinking it. So let me show us the business opportunity in this cocoa. The company name is iStart Monetary or iStart Innovation Limited, but we call this group iStart Monetary, and we got that name from the acronyms they normally call cocoa in the olden days. If you remember, those days before Nigeria started going into crude oil, cocoa, they call it monetary that time because that is a cash crop the country was using to make money as a country. But immediately we discovered the crude oil, they abandoned it. And only few people, the cabals that are in the industry. And that's why you cannot see anybody. If you in your street, look at yourself the way I'm talking now. Just meditate through. Try to, scan through your street or your area. Virtually everything in human life is everywhere for you. People are buying and selling it. Clothes, shoes. There are tailors in your area. There are barber in your area. There are people who are selling clothes. There are people who are selling electronics. There are shops. There are more everywhere in your area. But it is so hard for you to see somebody who is trading in cocoa. That's one of those things. There are people who are selling kerosene in your area. Filling station are all over your area. But you never see somebody selling cocoa. Why? Because it is just like crude oil. It is money. They hide it from everybody to know that there's money in this business. Only those cabals are the ones chopping the money, unfortunately. So one of the things the company found out was that, and we decided to break it into pieces, reduce that cost for people, minimize it to a small extent, whereby ordinary Nigerians can participate in the making money in the business. So what we created is like a business that will help you to make money in this same cocoa locally. So you don't need to bother yourself about exportation or anything. You are here locally. People who want to drink it are local people, or within Nigeria. That's what I mean by locally. And either in Lagos, or the states, in Osun, in Nasarawa, in Abuja, in Port Harcourt, in Umuahia, in anywhere, Oka, anywhere, you know. And then you are able to distribute that product, and then you start making money for yourself. So you have business opportunity in it. You also have investment opportunity. I think that I just mentioned investment opportunity a few minutes ago, whereby some of us, we have money in the bank. That money is sitting down there, doing nothing. I'm not talking about the money you used to do your daily trading. That one is called cash flow. No, I'm talking about money you just left in the bank for a long time, 3, 4, 5 months. Any money that's 400,000, 500,000, 1 million that is there, sitting down doing nothing. You are not using the money. You are not being wise about the use of your money. Money will multiply to those who use it wisely. You're supposed to put it into investment. So either you put it in our investment or look for investment out there to put it in it. Another thing the company has also created is the health and the wealth. Because in the wealth, you are going to also, apart from making money from the product, you know, you're going to be creating health, good living for yourself and your family and loved ones, the luxury and then the network opportunity. I have to be frank, and I said that in the last meeting, that I'm so grateful to God for giving us this idea of I Start Money Tree. If not, a lot of people I know today, I would not have known them in my life. Mr. Phil, we're talking personally right now. You know, Mr. Olusegun, Mrs. Ibrahim, okay. Without this network, I would not have known you guys. So it's been amazing, and I'm so grateful. So we used to have 3 different sizes: the big, the medium, and the small one. But for now, we have the small one available, the big and the small one available. And if you look at the screen, you see that at the point we've done a lot of adverts in DRC before. If I look at it very well, it was in the previous bottle, the old bottle. This advert was sometimes in 2013 or so. So that tells you that we have really come a long way. This woman is standing here is one of the VSP in Lagos, you know. And I think somewhere in Ikeja where we're having events, and a lot of people are going home with a lot of incentives and all of that. So this is just one of those old pictures we've had. Now, this is step by step if you want to join the network. Make up your mind if you want to join, because I have to be frank with you. The way Nigeria is, I'm not cursing anything. I'm not praying against the country, but I have to let you know the truth that Nigeria is not going to get better. It's going to get worse. It's not a curse. It's just normal talk. I can tell you from my personal experience, and all of you already know. In the 80s, all of you know that you can buy a car for 5,000 naira, maybe 1982, but of course you can't do that right anymore. During Obasanjo, when he was there, I remember, I think I was buying $1 for 120 naira until Jonathan came. The thing went to 160 naira, 170 naira or thereabout. But for the whole 16 years, PDP from Obasanjo to Jonathan, 16 years they were there, dollar only went up for about just 50 naira. Because I was trading Forex in 2007. No, sorry, in 1997. I was trading Forex in 1997. And I think Obasanjo came there in 1999 or thereabout, I can't remember. So now all through that time, I know I was buying Forex, I was buying dollar for 118 naira at that time. All through that time till Jonathan left, dollar was not up to 200. It was 170, 170, 167, 170. But these people got there in 4 years, dollar skyrocketed to 300, 400, 500. And they still want to, now they are spending 8 years now. The man is on there for the 6th year, 7th year. And they are bringing the man who brought him to come and be the president. So just expect that by the time that man too, the same man that has Bulong Van in Lagos, that has mortgaged the destiny of Lagosian, by the time you get there, mortgage the destiny of Nigeria, total Nigeria now, be expecting naira to be up to 800 naira. I mean, dollar to be up to 800 naira. It's not a cost, but it can't come back. You know that anything that goes up in Nigeria don't come back. So there's no need. We enter prayer room, we are wasting our prayers. So this is an opportunity for you to join this network and start creating wealth for yourself. contact the person who invited you to this seminar. They will put you through how you can register, make your payment through any of our center or through the person who referred you. And they will get you a pin. When you do your registration, they're going to get you a pin from the company. They'll get you a pin from the company, and then they will go online and do your registration. You have an ID number, which is the same pin, and then make sure you keep your ID number safe. You get some product to start with, and then you start doing your trading and start making money. What are the benefits of being a distributor? It gives you an amazing business and a money-making opportunity to go business locally and make a great future so as to achieve your financial dream. The reason is because we have put this product on the network. There are people who are members who are not doing the network, so it's not compulsory. If you are new, you don't want to do networking, no problem. But at least once you become a distributor, you can sell and make money for yourself. But you see, why I've encouraged you to join the net to also do the networking is because you'll be minimizing your potential if you don't do the networking. It's more or less like you travel abroad and then you stay in your hotel for 2 weeks. And then after your holiday in abroad, in your hotel, you just came back to Nigeria like that. That means you didn't maximize the potential of going abroad. If you go abroad, you want to visit the city, go around, have somebody to take you around, go out, go and see everywhere to take pictures here and there. By the time you come back, you know that you have visited abroad. Don't go inside your hotel room and stay in your hotel room and then all through 2 weeks and come back. You know that kind of. So when you become a distributor, you need to also join the networking because there's a lot of benefit on the networking. I will show you some of those benefits on the internet now. As we are moving closely, I think in the next 20 minutes should finish up. So the product provides amazing health benefits to help millions of people. It serves as your own product of exchange. Now, let me tell you something. There's no way you can make money in anywhere in the world, even in the Western world, in Canada, in America, without an exchange of value. You must have something you're exchanging to make money. You know, either you must be selling something, either a product or services. So you can use this product to exchange for the money you are making. You also profit from the same business opportunity it offers and the passive income it creates. So remember, I talked about the networking part. So that is the passive income. Passive income means the money you make from the effort you have done only once. The money you make over and over from the effort you have done only once. So that means if you introduce other people to the business, that means you have just made effort once, introducing other people. And then the company pays you over and over for these people you introduce. I will show you how that works. I think next week we'll be doing another seminar next week. And that next week seminar is going to be basically on compensation plan. Basically on compensation plan. So another benefit being a distributor, it gives you the capacity to grow in business without any major setup capital. So you don't need money for shop. You don't need money to buy things in your shop. If they like I'm being honest here, you know the way Nigeria is, everybody's looking for capital. And most people, we are so scared that if anybody asks you, how much do you need to start a business? You are even confused. If you say 500,000, by the time you do calculation, you find that 500,000 is not enough. Even if you say 1 million, by the time you rent the shop and renovate the shop and start buying product on the shop, you find that 1 million too is not enough. And when do you even see anybody giving 1 million to start a business? So you can start from your house. You can start from wherever you are. You can start from your bag. But gradually, you're actually starting a multi-million naira worth of business if you know how to multiply the business. Because remember, one thing is to be able to start a business, and that is to be able to multiply the business itself. Whichever business you are doing, you remember the unprofitable servant that was shared in the Bible, a story of 3 guys. The master was going out traveling and gave the first one 3 talents. He gave the second one 2 talents. He gave the last one 1 talent. Now, by the time he traveled, he came back. He asked them, the talent I gave you, the money I gave you. In those days, they called talent, just like cowries. That's what they call talent. That this thing I give you guys, now I'm back. What have you done with it? The first one say, the 5 you gave me, I have multiplied 5 another one, making 10. Sir. This is it. The second one say, the 3 you gave me, I have multiplied 3 more. This is it. And the last one say, okay, the one you gave me, I still have that one. I still here. I have to go and bury it so that, because I know you are very funny man. I know you like to make money from what you did so. So therefore, I kept your money under the ground, and now, okay, sorry, Mr. Bemisola, I will attend to you shortly. So the story of that very powerful story I'm just illustrating from the Bible, what it only tells you that not everybody that start business know how to multiply a business. Even though it's shoe you are selling, even though it's rice you are selling, even though it's gari you are selling, there are people who know how to multiply something. That is a special skills you have to learn. You have to learn business management. You have to learn how to throw something too big there's something you people need to know today, and I have to say it emphatically in this place. I've said it a couple of times, but I don't think it was recorded. But I'll say it today. Do you know that this business you are looking at today, this company you are seeing today, this iStart Monetary you are seeing today, this cocoa you are seeing today, this product you are seeing today, we actually started this cocoa business with 20,000 naira. Our first production was with 20,000 naira. The first set of people who bought that production, most of them were lecturers in University of Lagos. They bought those ones. I was in a seminar. I told them, guys, this product is mind-blowing. This product will bring unimaginable testimonies. Just take it out there. Go and share it. Go and give people. Go and sell it. And by the time they went and came back, testimony were just jumping as if we are, like when you're in a church, a miracle just happened. And from that testimony, people started bringing money. We went back to the market. We bought another set of raw materials, and they went into production. And that is how that business grew to this place. If I do not know how to manage a small business, we will not have grown to this level. Now we have huge capacity. Currently, as I'm telling you, we are building even bigger factory in Ogun State on a 12 plot of land. 12 plot, that is 2 acres. We are enlarging our coast. So, but this is everything just started with 20,000 naira. So it all depends on you can start with this 20,000 and build it to be multi-million business for yourself. It is all in your hand. Next week we'll be doing another seminar. I'll be talking about the compensation plan, about the networking, and at the end of it, I'll talk about how you can manage your business and grow it. So that will be a bonus for next week. And then another bonus benefit is that you buy directly from the company. So that means you don't need to worry your head anymore about the big cost of cocoa in the cocoa industry. We got your back. We are the one that will give you that good soft landing, and then it gives you the opportunity to invest. This investment is only for members, not for outsiders. So quite a lot of opportunities, and then you get a lot of free publicity, training support, like what we are doing now. These are part of the training we give you. If you have people that you are introducing to the business and you don't know how to talk to them, just invite them to one of these training. It could be my training, it could be another training from any of our leaders in Port Harcourt, in Mwaya, in Lagos, in Abuja, in Nasarawa, in Delta, anywhere. Just invite them to those seminars, either on Facebook or Zoom or WhatsApp. Let them listen. And by the time they join, that's part of the training we are giving you as a support. So you're not just in the business for yourself. You are in business with us together. We are helping you to grow the business together. So, and a lot of bonuses. If you're introducing more people into the business, you get a lot of bonuses. So that's what the compensation plan on the bonuses we'll talk about in next week. But I'll just mention it briefly right now. When you join the business, you get minimum 40% retail profit. Retail profit means when you buy it from the company, by the time you sell it to the people that you're selling it to, you will make nothing less than 40%. You remember when we started this seminar, I did analysis of Dangote, and this analysis that if you buy a yam, that by the time you slice the yam and fry the yam and start selling for people who want to eat it, there's no way you will not make over 50% or minimum 50% of how much you used in buying that yam. If you buy yam for 1,000 naira, if you buy like so many yam and put it in your shop and you're selling the yam, the way you bought it, you're just selling it like that. You did not process it or do anything on it. You might not sell it more than 1,100. Maybe you just make 100 or 1,200. You just make 200 on each one. But if you slice the yam and fry the yam and put some little pepper on it and sell it, by the time you slice it, you calculate how many you get from the slice from one tube of yam. By the time you sell it, maybe 50 naira, 100 naira, you see that you're going to make 1,500 for that one tube of yam that you bought for 1,000. That is what's called 50%. So that's retail profit for you. Personal business volume is 5%. So everything you buy from the company, you are going to get 5% back. So that's what we pay to everybody bonus every month. We pay you bonus every month. So anything you buy for that month, so if you increase your volume, that means what you are getting will be much. And then we have the 7-level referral bonus. That's the one I'm going to expatiate more next week. If you go to our website, istarmonetary.com, you will see all the details there. Let me quickly share that with you. We're already rounding up anyway. We don't have so much to talk about again. Let me just go to the website. If you look at it very well, if I click this place, which is called compensation plan, everything I was just talking to you about, you see. So 40%, 5%. Now, all that other 7-level referral bonus is right here. It's right here. So all this referral bonus is those referral bonus that will give you all these things. That means once you pay your 21,500, you join the network, or if let's say you're already a member, you don't need to pay anymore to collect all these things. You don't need to pay a dime. You don't need to pay 1 naira to the company to collect all these things. You don't need to pay. All you need to do, just invite people, start doing seminar, set up your own WhatsApp group, start creating publicity. See, let me tell you something. let me tell you something here. When you are doing, when you are working for somebody else, and they are telling you how to do something to be successful, and you are not doing it, by the time you are not working with that person again, you are not doing your own. You are not doing your own business. The same way you are not doing what they are telling you to do that time, that is the way you will not do it. And that is why most people have businesses. They are not growing, they are not crawling, they are not running, they are not flying. They are just in one place. Just go every day, come back. Go every day, come back. If you are in business 2 3 years, and nobody significantly can see anything tangible that you have achieved in that business, you need to reappraise yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You need to reappraise yourself. So if we tell you, invite more people, we are only teaching you how to be outspoken. Let me tell you something. Before we started iStar Military, I'm talking about 2008. 2008. I found myself in Shagamu in Ogun State after some, issues that happened in Lagos. I moved to Ogun State. In Ogun State, while I was looking for what to do up and down, I didn't know what to do that time. The issue that happened in Lagos was, with some people who scammed me, and because of that, I prayed and God told me just leave that area for now and all of that. So I went to Ogun State. I was like, okay, in this Shagamu, what am I going to do? This is a very dry place and all of that. And then I met a pastor from Regime, Pastor Jojo, or what is I can't remember his name again. So he introduced me to Green World. Green World was also a network. If some of you are netting to networking, you know Green World, just like Tianchi. And you see, I didn't have money. I was so broke. I was going through a lot of financial issues that time. And then, Pastor said, okay, he knows, like the few times we have met each other, and I told him my background, things I can do. So if that is the case, if that is the case, don't worry, we'll register you. And then they registered me with their money. I think registration fee then was about 25,000 or so. They registered me with the money. And then they didn't give me products because I didn't pay. So the person who used her money, it was one woman like that, one businesswoman that used her money to do registration for all of us. Like he used all of us as her downline to climb up. You understand? So all the benefits and the products that are accrued to those registration that she got to level 3, she brought almost 2 million, put it into the business. She get a lot of pin and a lot of products. She took all the products, but gave us the pin. So we used the pin to register us. As all of us were climbing, she was in front, she was climbing, and all the benefits, she collected everything. So, but that is not what I want to say was that when they did that for me, they asked me what is it I can bring on the team. I told them I can do seminar, and I've been into public speaking, and I can handle seminar. So they made me the speaker. So I was the one handling seminar, despite the fact that they are the one inviting people. They have already registered me into the network. So I'm already logged into the network. I'm inside the network. So members will invite people to the seminar. Me, I will handle seminar. In fact, there was no other thing I was doing that time. It was just seminar. So when I was doing those seminar to somebody else, I wasn't the leader in that group. I was just like ordinary floor member. In fact, when all those new members were coming, they hardly put somebody under me. You understand? But I was doing it because I have learned how to do seminar from somewhere else. So that paid and gave me the opportunity to be able to be relevant in that business with them. You understand? So when we tell you that don't just be an ordinary member, don't just sit there because you are buying cocoa, you are making money. You grow older one day, you will not be able to buy cocoas and run up and down. And I can use one of our leaders in Port Harcourt as an example. I don't want to mention him, but some of you here, you know this is my leader. Now, this my leader is a very amazing leader. When she joined the network in 2019, she was so fired. There was fire in her bone. And then she said, oh, she wants to go to Cotonou, she wants to go to Cameroon, she wants to go to Ghana. I said, oh, madam, sit down, put your bum, put it down, don't go anywhere. In Nigeria, we have 200 million people. I don't know how many million people in Port Harcourt, but in Lagos, we have 22 million people in Lagos. This product has not circulated to all these millions finish. What are you looking for in Ghana? Why must you go to Cotonou when we have not finished our base, our Jerusalem? Let's comb our Jerusalem first. I told her, raise leaders for me in your constituency. And good for her, she listened to me. If she had not listened to me, what I want to say now wouldn't have happened. So when she listened to me, she raised those leaders. And those leaders started functioning, not in full capacity, but some of them were trying. And then what happened was that by a year or plus after that incident, this my leader had a little business challenge. That business challenge practically took her out of business. But do you know that while she was out of business, this my leader was still collecting bonus? While she was out of business, this leader was still collecting bonus from this company, but people did not know. When they had an event last year, I think, in May last year, this leader collected, in fact, she was the one that collected the star prize. Imagine if she had not listened to me to develop this new leaders she developed. She collected a standing fridge. That fridge was 120,000. Apart from that standing fridge, she collected additional money, almost 100k more. I don't want to say specifically. Now, she was not involved in the business for at least about 6 months. She was still collecting money. Why? Because she raised leaders. That is what is called passive income. So when they are telling you create leaders, create followers, create new members, they are not telling you because they just want to use you. They are not using you. They are teaching you 2 things you are going to gain. One, you will gain the monetary value at the end of the day. Number 2, you are sharpening yourself, iron sharpening iron, so that one day the kind of effort and zeal you put in somebody else's business, when you are starting or running your own, whatever it is that God has called you to do, you have that effrontery to push it. This is 3-4 a.m. in this place. I'm awake. When Mr. Phil first joined, he was the first person that joined the seminar tonight. I mean, this morning, you had a way I was sounding when you we started talking. You were even asking me, am I okay? Right? I told you I've not slept for about 2-3 days, right? Now you can see my voice is so sharp now. Why? I don't feel tired. I'm not saying I'm going to sleep after that, because once it's 6-7 a.m., I can't sleep again. The new day activity has started. Now, what made me like this was because when I was in another person's vision, I was doing the vision as if it was my own. When you are in somebody else's vision and that person sees you as a partner to grow that thing, you need to put your effort and grow it. Apart from the fact that you're going to make money from it, you're also training yourself, because one day you're going to be on your own. You understand? So that's the reason. You need to grow your network. Don't just be the only one making money from selling this product. Grow your network. Make it a target. This month, next month, that next month, I want to bring in 3 people. I want to bring 4 people. As much you bring these people, all these gifts from this stage to the next stage, to the next stage. Now imagine, and it's not only you that are going to bring everybody. You bring as much as you can. The people you brought too will start bringing people, and your team start growing. And that's how you start building your own team. All those network marketing from abroad that they are giving people car, it's not because the company they are doing Panorama or Jamboree. All the cars they are giving is because some people have worked. Some people have grown their network. That's why they are giving the cars. And because this one is Nigeria, people are saying like it's Nigeria, this thing. But so far, so good. I can tell you that God has been faithful with us. There's nothing anybody has qualified for. We have not given them. Nothing so far. So step up your game. Make 2022 your year. Give it a try and see what God has in stock for you. Team sales. This is one of the things that make my leader make money. So every time your team they are buying product too, you introduce those to your team, 3% keeps going into your own account. So you remember now I said that when my leader was not functioning for about 6 months, she was still collecting money. Though it was small money, but she was still collecting money. You understand? So that is the most important thing. That by the time she now came back, now she's back fully into the business. Now she's even making more money. So when the chips are down, you have to learn that you need a support from somewhere. So do what you're supposed to do when the sun shines. So this is a compensation plan. Next week, we're going to go more into this compensation plan, and I'll put you through how you can actually build your network and then manage your business. And then we've already seen this from the picture, GoTV, the home theater, all of that. So how are you going to grow this business? I shared this thing with some people before. So create marketing or selling points in the shops. Now, assuming you don't have a shop, but there are a lot of shops, kiosks, and small shops in your area, chemists in your area. Go to them, be the one supplying them to put this product in their store. Tell them that you're the supplier. Just give them maybe 2, 3, 4 bottles first, and put a small banner in front of their shop. We have some of our members who have done all this before, and they testified. You can use your church or your mosque or any religious environment. Use any channel you have. Use it. You see, I can't belong to a group of people, and I'm not benefiting being in that group. Then what am I in that group for? Right? So use all the channels you have. If they're old school association, whatever, talk to people, tell them, bring them on board, share the product, create more distributors like you. I've mentioned that earlier. That is what is going to help you. If you want your business to grow, a tree don't make a forest. If you start trekking from Lagos to Abuja, you know that it's not an easy task. So imagine you're carrying cocoa in your hand, you are selling on the street to hundreds of people. You'll get tired. But if you create more distributors who are also selling, you'll be getting 3% from whatever they are selling. That is the benefit for you. You are getting 3% from whatever they are selling, no matter how much they are selling. So target all your phone contacts. It's a normal, simple thing anybody can do. Use promotional materials. Last week, I showed us where we can download. Some of us who are our members, I showed you where you can download materials on our website. I can still show you again. If you go to our website, if you go to the top of our website, there's this place that they call FAQ, FAQ, frequently asked question. If you click it like this, right, you'll see some question and answer here. Although some of the information here, we need to update it. For example, this 75 is not 75 anymore, right? It's the old price. So, but this way I'm just taking you, I'm just coming here to let you see. So you can read those questions. Is the product, is it NAFDAC approved? Yes. All those things are here, so you can read them. But this way you are going, you can download materials from here. If you click this place now, it will download. You can see it has downloaded on my computer. And if I click it, you see what is there. You can see it on the screen, right? Yes. That is what it has downloaded for me. This is what it downloaded. So, and there's no number on it. So you can download it, put your own GSM number somewhere at the bottom here and use it. Print it out. Go and print it as banner or print it as a poster or print it as something. Just make sure you use promotion material. And if you don't want to print it, you can afford not to print. Just share it on the social media or your WhatsApp. Just share, just forward. Tell people that I have this product too, and it's really, really good. They ask you to bring sample. Before you know it, you start selling. Money start coming in. Then use social media. Some of us are not on social media. Even myself, I'm not on all the social media. I'm just on Facebook and YouTube. So, but you can use Instagram, you can use any of these things. And then most importantly, share your testimony. Share your testimony. Currently, we are doing a promo. For those who are not aware, share your testimony. If you share your testimony, the company is going to even give you some materials because we are doing a promo currently. When you share your testimony or you use somebody else's testimony to share with other people, you see, you'll be able to drive the message closely for them enough. How you can grow your business, increase your monthly income in the business. If you want to increase your monthly business, if you do all these things here, I can assure you are going to grow. Join a WhatsApp group. If you don't belong to anyone, you have to belong to one today. Make sure you join at least one WhatsApp group. Start sharing the good news. Invite others. Start your own group. If you are in a WhatsApp group, then you too can start your own group. Inside your own group, invite your family and friends and enemies inside it and start educating them. If you don't know how to talk about it, invite one of your leaders. If you invite me anytime, any day, so come rain, sunshine, me, I'm available. I will help you do the talking. Anybody can help you do the talking. We have a lot of leaders who can help you do the talking. You know, talk to your leaders to help you do it, or visit our website, iStartMonetary-com, you know, and then use the social media. I mentioned that earlier, and then start trading in volume. When you sell the one you have, come back and buy more. Increase, if you are selling just one pack, increase it to 2 packs, 3 packs, 4 packs. If you create those shops, just like I said, in your area, if you have like 7 shops in your area, and you give one of them 3 bottle, 3 cup round, you have already used almost 4 packs of the big cocoa. You already used almost 4 packs just with seven shops. Now, by the time they finish, they'll be the one to ask you to bring more. Then give them five packs. You see, you keep giving them more, and just maybe reduce the price a little bit for them, so that they can make money. So it all depends on your dream. It has nothing to do with either the business is lucrative or not. Anything is lucrative. There was a man in Nigeria before that started ship business. Ogagun Gaddafi. That guy is late now. May so rest in perfect peace. He was the one that like innovated the old way that they used to carry shit in Nigeria. You know, when people carry shit in Nigeria, they used to do it in the midnight. You remember when we were small? In the midnight, that's where they come and carry shit. All the soccer way, everywhere is smelly. Even people who do that job, you can never see their face. They tie everything to cover their face because nobody must see their face because to them it's a dirty job. But when Gaddafi came into the industry, he innovated the industry. He called the shit business is what? It's real business, big business. And the guy was carrying shit in daylight. Before you know it, he expanded the company. Before you know it, International Monetary Fund, they were giving him award in Nigeria because, you know, so it is not the business that is not lucrative. It is the way you handle it. There are people who sell water and they build houses in it. There are people who sell kerosene and they build houses in it. If something is in your hand and you handle it well, it will multiply. It is not that thing that have problem. It is your hand. If your hand is blessed and you can manage things well, it will multiply. You are every day waking up, how do I multiply this? Then God give you windows to multiply it. If you don't, that thing will be in another person's hand and it will multiply. So it is not that thing that is not lucrative. It is you that have to wake up, depending on the dream you have in your life, that I cannot continue sleeping. Who else should I need to call? Go on Facebook. There are a lot of people who are wasting their time on Facebook. Prospect them, talk to them, share this flyer, invite them to seminars. That's how you guys getting 1, 2, 3, 4 people before you know it, start going. Let me be frank with you. See, this company you are saying here is God-sent company. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I can give you 5 companies that were in Nigeria that were stronger than us when we started in 2012. The 5 of them are far dead now. In fact, any of them that is alive is struggling and they're not alive. Helping Hands was strong. Some of you know what is the company they are calling Helping Hands. Helping Hands was so strong in Nigeria in 2012. They've been around 2009, 2010, 2011. By 2013, 2014, they died. It was a strong organization, right? There are so many of them like that. But why God is in this one, I cannot tell. But one thing I know is that I don't sleep, I don't slumber. And I know the person who sent me to did not sleep nor slumber. And I've made it so free and fair that everybody that comes to into this company, God in one way or the other has blessed them to multiply what they want to do. As long as it's in your dream and you are ready to run for it, definitely you can achieve it. A wise man said, I'd rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. And let me be honest with you today. This company is using this strategy. You are looking on my screen. That is the strategy we are using. When we started the company, we felt like if we sell this product into the market and expect to make 100% profits, this product will not move as much as we expect it to move, right? So instead of we as a company making all the profit, 100% profit, why not let's raise distributors, 100 people. We will not make all the profit. They will be the one that will make all the profit, but we can only make 1%. And as just we are making 1%, it is okay for us. It is only when we have a lot of people that we can make a lot of money that we are now satisfied. But as I'm talking to you, this is the strategy we started with, and that's the strategy we are still using. That strategy pays, I'm telling you the truth. Because you see, by your own effort, if you think you are greedy, you want to make all the money, you will be making the money initially, but one day you find that you don't have that capacity again. You don't have the strength to push again. And that's how the thing will now die. Now, when you're tired, nothing comes in anymore. But if you build people, right? Even let's assume we build 100. Yes, maybe the whole 100 might not be working at the same time. Let's even say as no matter how little, 30 people are working in your team. Out of the 100 you have built, there's something that will still be coming in from the 30 people. Even though it's 10, 20,000 that's coming into your pocket from those 30 people's efforts, it is something for you. When there's no money in your hand, it's a lot of money for you that time. So let us be wise. These are what great people. Go and study this man called John Rockefeller. Go and study him. You'll see the great things. They are the founding fathers of economy in America for a lot of years. And we all know this man, Robert Kiyosaki. If you want to be rich, don't allow yourself to the luxury of excuses. So what people say is that I have family problem, I have this problem, I have that problem. And because they give excuses, they don't get anything done in their lives. My prayer for you is that God is going to open your eyes to deeper things. Now, this has come to the end of the seminar. And apparently that's the last thing I just want to show with us. How do you make 200,000? Very easy. I shared this last week. The big cup is 3,000, sold for 3,000 naira. So, and inside the pack of the big cup, there are 6 bottles in there. So the retail price you are going to sell is minimum 3,000. Minimum 3,000. So all the things I have taught you just a few minutes ago, some of those strategies I've taught you. Let's say, for example, you open your phone now, you create WhatsApp, you start adding people into the WhatsApp. Are you getting what I'm saying here? Before you know it, I can assure you that you will have minimum 20 people that you'll be adding to that WhatsApp group, that you are telling them about this product, or you are sharing the flyer with them, or people want to buy from you. Those are just independent people. Now, let's say, for example, you want to take this thing up as a business. You want to go out there to distribute to people, or you want to make marketing on the social media. People start calling you and say, supply me this thing. And then, or you create shops where you supply them. Then you have just had a product that it is your own, and you're the one that controls everything in there. So if you're to look at that, a pack of the big one will give you 18,000 naira. And then all you need to do is to make sure that in a month, just in a month, you're able to distribute 10. That's all. Minimum. That minimum gives you 180,000. What's the difference? So if you do 12, you are already getting, or if you do 11, you're already getting almost 200,000. If you do 12, you're already doing 216,000. So, but I just say minimum 10. So if you do within 10 and 12, life is about targets. Sometimes at the beginning, you may not meet up with targets. I'm not saying immediately you start this month, you will hit this target. No. What this company, our company, what we control today, we did not control it when we started. I just said it a few minutes ago. This cocoa you are seeing, we started it with 20,000 naira. And I'll have a witness in the house as I'm talking here. A pastor friend of mine is right here in this seminar as we're talking. He can bear me witness to it. So that I do not look as if this man doesn't know what he's talking about. This company you are seeing, as big as it is now, we have our tentacles everywhere. Started this product with just 20,000 naira, but we grew it. We didn't relent. The first time we started, it was just few people. And those people saw the testimony, they go and call the others. We went on the radio, went on social media, went there. Before you know, everybody started shouting after it. Oh, we love this program, we love this program. That is how it will start. So don't think that today, January, no. You have to start earning 120. Give yourself 3 months. Between now and February, I want to make sure I hit 7 packs so that I can sleep and fold my hands and those shops can sell for me. Give yourself that target. I know some people are busy with other things. Some of us have other businesses. But you see, side hustle does not stop what you are doing. We've been talking about multiple streams of income. Either you like it or not, you need to create it. If you don't create it, minimum 4 streams of income. I've said this times and times to people. So don't say because I have a job, I don't have time to do what's this man say. Me, I'm not going to be sharing this in the shop. I don't have time. Okay, no problem now. Don't have time. But something will have your own time when the time comes. If you don't have 4 streams of income, don't throw away this advice I'm giving you today. If you already have 4 streams of income as of today, then what I'm saying now is jargons. Don't bother yourself. You must make this one of your streams of income where money comes into your pocket. Because the comfort of the bed is the comfort of the rope. So when you are financially comfortable, your children will be comfortable. Your family, you will not be under duress financially anymore. So don't throw away all these business ideas. Some of them are rare to come by. You can see some on the street anyhow, but some are rare. If you don't know how to do Yahoo, then you have to do something worthwhile. If you're selling the small one, that one has 9 bottles. The minimum amount you can sell it is 1,000 naira, and that's 9,000. Your target is just 22. You're going to hit 180,000. So from now, give yourself that this February as I'm going in, I want to hit minimum 10 out of this 22. By March, I want to expand my tentacles. I remember then, oh God, have mercy. Thank you, Lord. I remember then somewhere in Ikeja, there was one of our directors when we started the company. She was a lady. I think Pastor John, you know her, Mary Ann. She has an office at Ikeja. And so we could not hold seminar at Babulu's office. Some of the time we could not. So we only held maybe 2, 3, 4 seminars at Babulu. Most of this other seminar, we were holding those seminars initially before we started using Babulu's office. We were doing those seminars at Ikeja, her shop. Every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Myself, this man, you are hearing my voice now. You are hearing my voice. I will go to under the bridge in Ikeja, that Tony Street, that Kwebiale area. With 2 of my guys, we share ourselves. We'll go and be sharing flyers on the street, inviting people for seminar. That time there was no social media. Maybe Facebook started in 2010. It wasn't popular, so much popular that time. Not so many people around it. We go on the street, start sharing flyers to people, you know. And a lot of people will not show up. In fact, there was some time we do seminar that nobody came at all. Yeah, at least if one person come, I will still do the seminar for the person. Nobody showed up. That happened several times. But when they started coming, was because I didn't stop. I kept doing it. And by the time it started coming, the day we had a seminar at Babulu's office, everywhere was jam-packed. I think we had close to 55 people or 65 people. Very, very small office space, so the whole place was filled up. And that's how the whole thing started. So you need that drive. And that's why I said, what is your dream in life? What are you yearning? What are you longing to achieve? You need to push yourself. Your target minimum 7 stores to 10 stores. Be their supplier. Then those are stores because they have shops where people come in there every time. But individual people that you know, introduce them to the business. Let them join the network. As they join, you make money as they are selling from their own network. Because everybody network, the people you know in your area might know people in Nasarawa. You don't know them. The people you know in your area might know people in Abuja. You don't know them. So if you don't bring in people in your area, they will not bring people in Abuja. They know. It's a network. Life is about network. And that's how Jesus preached the gospel. Jesus introduced the gospel to 12 people. He raised them one by one. He went on the street one by one looking for them. Peter, join the team. Simeon, join the team. Judas, join the team. He didn't go to one party and saw 12 people and carried 12 at once. He was looking for them everywhere. So don't expect that all your customers or all the people you are bringing on board they are going to come from the same place. No, they might come from anywhere. And then when he brought them, he trained them and sent them out 2 by 2. When he sent them out 2 by 2, they now multiply. When he left, the crusade the 12 of them started brought 33,000. After 3,000, brought 5,000. After 5,000, brought multitudes. So, like I said, there are a lot of when we were in Bajulaye, virtually all our members, even though we were close over 1,000 that time, I know them in person. I will call them when they come to say, Madam Ibrahim, oh, Madam Susu, oh, Mr. I call everybody by name. I know them over 1,000 plus names in my brain. But now we are big, and I don't even know everybody by name. That is the way it will be when you start growing your team. You will know everybody. To come to you can't even identify everybody because there will be so much. And they will be your team. And they will be looking at you as a leader. You don't come to leadership. You don't come to leadership if you are the only one enjoying the benefit of something. You become a leader when you get that benefit to somebody else to enjoy. Then they look at you and give you that respect. Then that makes you a leader. A leader is somebody who takes somebody else to where he or she is feeding from. Yeah, okay, this is where I'm making money. This thing is good. Apart from the health benefit, I'm also making money. Come and join. And then they look at you and respect you as a leader. So I know that this is doable. If you have that drive, if you have a dream that by the end of this year, you want to be much more better than the way you are in January, whatever business or job you're doing, that by the end of this year, you want to make extra income Ayola, please, you are bothering the class. Extra income that will fit into your financial involvement every month. Because all of us, we know that every month there are a lot of things that take money from us. This one come down, we have money here, 20,000, here 10,000, 5,000, that. Before you know it, the whole salary has gone. The money you have made from business has gone. You need extra income. And that's why you have to build this. This one is a business that you are not just by yourself. The company is there to help and support you. Your leaders are here to support you. That makes it a very good business. Now, not that you just go look for 1.5 million, you rent a shop, you carry shoes and okrika and everything you put inside there, sit down in the shop and looking unto God, the author and finisher of your faith, expecting and waiting for customer to come in. No, this is a proven product that everybody is clamoring and looking for. Is it when we don't have product? I know the kind of pressure. Now, Mrs. Amadi is here. She can tell you when there's no product, you see the kind of pressure people are looking for this product, this same product. So it's a good privilege that we are all in a business that people are looking for that thing. You know, you should be happy that I'm in a business that people want. Not that I'm selling something people didn't even ask you. Where is that thing? Say, what does it do? I don't even know it. I don't need it. You are in something that everybody wants. That gives you the opportunity, that privilege that you are going to be successful in it. All right. So that's where we're going to end the class today. We've exactly spent our time, just extra 10 minutes. Try join the what's that? Let's join the Facebook. Some of our leaders, they've produced their what's it called? Facebook, YouTube, and all of those things. Please make sure you share it. Let us join those and like those pages. We have the School of Wealth link. I can share it with us here. If anybody want to visit the page, you can visit it. I sent one big pack to US. Maybe it cost me 21,000. But I told you that it's expensive now. It's expensive. Oh. The packs that they sent to me, I paid 72,000. And that was even upper year, 2020, November 2020. And the pack they sent to me is still here. They're still good, very, very good. I still have, because there are 8 packs they sent to me. I think I have 3 packs left. I've drank 5 packs. I'm the only one drinking it. So let's click that. That is the School of Wealth. I don't know, maybe this one is for iStar Monetary. Just, you can go to Facebook and just search iStar Monetary and like our page. I don't know which one is for iStar Monetary. And then there are a lot of videos now. I think Mrs. Amadi too has created some video, YouTube. So let's visit those YouTube, like those YouTube. I've visited those YouTube. They are very amazing. Let's like those YouTube. Before we round up the class, let me quickly get the details of those who are new. If you're not a member, you are new here today, please, can you identify yourself? Who is Shola Adeyemi? Are you a member of iStar Monetary?
I'm about to join.
You're about to join. Where's your group? Who invited you?
Mr. Oluwasegun.
Okay. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Oluwasegun Obadina.
Okay,
Over there, yeah.
I know, Mr. Alusha.
Yeah.
You're most welcome. I'm saying iPhone. Who is iPhone? Who is iPhone? Okay, I think Mr. Shola and iPhone are those new people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So who was the last person that joined the class? Who was the last person that joined the class? Tell the truth and let it help with your shame. Confess. I think it's Mr. Abadi that joined the class last. Yeah, I know when Mr. Olusegun joined. I know when Mrs. Janet was the third person. Mr. Olusegun was the second person. Mr. Phillips was the first. iPhone was the fifth. Ibrahim K. I know when Mr. Ibrahim K. joined. Mr. Amadi was the last person that joined. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How come there are 10 people here? I thought there were 12. There were 13 people here before. 2 people have disappeared. Okay, now, in the absence of the 2 people, the 10 of you have qualified for 1,000. So let me just share my 1,000 with all of you here. The 1,000 was for new people, not for old members.
Okay, sir. I mean, I think Mr. Amadi is also good people now.
Mr. Amadi, where is Mr. Amadi? I see him. Okay, it's you that have been saying since I thought it was your wife. And now you get the money now.
Yeah, that's it.
So the first time when you come join our seminar, now you come with money.
That's what they do now. That's a good one. So I will not be missing meeting anymore.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
That is very, very interesting. So, Mr. Shola Adeyemi, you're welcome. And try to reach out to Mr. Olusegun. He'll put you through. I will send your money to him. We'll give you 1,000 naira. I don't know who is this iPhone. Oh. If you don't identify yourself, that means your money will go to somebody else. I know Mrs. Ibrahim, okay, I'll send you your money. I know Mrs. Bemi, we normally chat, I'll send you your money. Aji John, yes, I know you. Maxi Martins, yeah. I know you, Madam Janet, I know you. So I have all your accounts. I'll send you all your 1,000 naira. Except this iPhone. Okay, sir. I don't know who's iPhone. So if you don't tell us who you are, then you're missing the 1,000 naira.
All right.
iPhone.
Anybody?
iPhone is Tony Adeleye.
iPhone is Tony Adeleye. Okay, who invited you?
Jane.
Eh?
Jane.
Jane or Mrs. Janet?
Mrs. Janet.
All right. Mrs. Janet. All right, that's great. I'm so excited about that. Oh, Mrs. Janet Ayara, I think I already registered somebody for you, sir, under Mrs. Ibrahim, okay? Yeah, I'm not sure. I know. Okay, no, she like I think I registered that person. I registered one more person. I registered additional one more person for you, Mrs. Okay. So under one of your 3 people. But all the same. So, Madam Janet, I will send you extra 1K. That's 2,000. You give one to my Oga, and then yeah, so that for all the new people. I budgeted that. All right, Oga Phillips, go ahead and Oga Phil, ask your question.
Thank you so much, sir. Good morning, sir, to everyone.
Good morning.
In one of your last seminars, sir, you said the amount for deposit was 1 million naira minimum. Now you've reduced it to 100,000, which I'm grateful. My question is, if you can throw more light about the 100,000 naira, is it per annum or is it every month?
No, it's every month. Everything is every month, but it's still going to be the same percentage. So let me open a new page.
For those of us who are interested, how do we take advantage of it, sir?
Just chat me personally. Chat me. You know how to chat me. So look at your screen. Let me do the analysis here. So this is the way we do it. 1 million naira for those who are doing the 1 million. Now we're giving them 20%. So if you're doing 100,000, you're still going to get the same 20%. You understand? But the way we are broken down the 20% is 16,000 every month. You understand? Every month. 16,000 every month. And the last month, everything will be paid. 16K times 12 months. So that means if you are paying little amount of money, this should give you 192,000, 192k, right? So, but the last month, which is the 12 months, you will get plus 8,000, which is 24. Last month will be 24,000. So the same way here, that will be 20% supposed to be 20% of 100,000, supposed to be 20,000 naira, right? So that means we're going to divide it for the whole year. That's 20,000 divided by 12. So you get 16666. So we don't want to give 1666. We give you 1,700 every month. If you multiply 1,700 times 12, 1,700 times 12, it gives you 20,400. So we have people who are collecting this every month. I can open a file, our Excel sheet where you see the people who are collecting this every month because they just did 100,000. And I have a woman who did 300,000. So she's collecting this times 3 every month. We have other people who are here in this category. They are collecting 16,000. 2 of them, they have 2 millions. So they are collecting 32,000 every month. So every 31st of the month, the money gets into their bank account. So, well, I know there are so many investments out there that they will ask you, you will collect 45%, some of them 50%. But like I said earlier in my seminar, most of those companies die after 2-3 years. I know. I have a pastor friend here. He used to be with Christ Embassy. He has his own church. He's here right here with me. Pastor John, you will know him. His name is Pastor Umi. Now, Pastor Umi joined this investment club that they were giving them. I don't know how much they put there, but they were giving them good returns every month. So I was telling him last year around July, he was calling me to come and join. I said, now, if you call me to come and join this thing, maybe that is where the thing will crash. The same thing happened to MMM. MMM started paying since January. Everybody was calling me June, July, August. They asked me to join. I didn't join. I didn't join until September. So my first money they paid me was in October. By November, I put more money inside it. By the time they want to go on holiday in December, I already have 2.7 million inside it. And then MMM died till tomorrow. I don't see my 2.7 million gone. So, and then like me, or like every other person, I don't put the money I'm not ready to lose inside investment. If you don't have that money, investment you don't trust. This one is a trusted investment because it is registered with the government under the cooperative. So you are joining the cooperative. You are going to apply. You're going to get an application form. You're going to fill it. You get your details and put it in database. So you're actually joining the cooperative. We have a cooperative registered with the government. So and that is under the license of that cooperative. That's why we are collecting the investment from you. So and the investment goes into this business of cocoa, and they will give you the return on it. So you can have your money trading the business, and you can, if you have any extra money that you know you just sit by the bank, because bank won't give you this. Never. Bank will not give you 20,000 naira, 20% interest. Bank interest is not even up to 3%. I think it's about 1.8. That is bank interest. You understand? It's not. So they won't give you, if you calculate 1 point, I mean, it's not even 1 point something, very small nonsense money like that they used to give. So bank will give you. But like I said, this is better than bank. This is not the best in the whole country. But those you think they are the best, you don't trust them. This one is trusted. I will not promise you 40% when I know I can't deliver it. So that you now wake up one day and say, where is Mr. Peter? I say, he had disappeared because of 100,000. May God know. May God know let my own be like that. I don't pass that level. So this is what we can deliver. We have been delivering since over 7 years. We have been paying people we started in 2014 and we've been paying up till now. So most of those companies, they close down because they're using Peter to pay Paul, but you will not know. It is only people who enter there early that makes the money. If you enter late, you are gambling your money. If no bank even get the money. When bank borrow big people money to do exportation, they charge them 23% interest, 29% interest to pay back. When the bank, like borrow people like Dangote or big people money, they pay back with 23% to 29%. They don't pay 35%. So how would somebody now say, bring money for investment? He say, will pay me 40%, 50%, not to talk of 100%. You should know now money doubling. But they won't tell you. They will tell you, they will lie there. I'm putting money in this, putting money in that. Go and investigate it. I share the story of one guy sometimes ago. I don't know if some of you heard about the story of this young guy with a wife who scammed Nigerians for 22 billion naira. I don't know if you heard about the story. This guy was collecting money. I was telling them we give them about 60-70%. A lot of people were giving him money, and he was telling them he's buying property, he's into property in Dubai, in UK. And you see, people are so stupid and naive that we don't learn. The Bible said, once have I spoken, twice have I heard. Me, they've only done me once in my life. Since one time they banned me, I don't wise, 2007. That's the only time they banned me. And they banned me hard. They banned me 23 million. They banned me hard that time, 23 million, 2007. That's not small money that time. Since that time, I don't wise. And unfortunately, the money they banned me was not my money. Because that time, I was doing ministry. I was doing charity. We're helping people. We're doing NGO. And this money was not my money. It was our people's money. People, they trust me. I told them to put their money in that investment. It was not our investment. This guy was trading Forex. And he came to us and told us that all these are our members, so I should tell them to bring money to the Forex. So I told them to bring their money to the Forex, and the money gone in the Forex. So everybody they have to come and shout on me, saying, I'm Mikosa, And of course, me too, I have money. I have about 1.5 million in it. So the whole thing gone. But when we started, I started monitoring in 2012. That's why we have to go and apply for the cooperative. I said, see, if we have a business and this business is growing and we are managing it well, then we can encourage our members to invest in it. I would rather tell my people to invest in the business that I know my hands is flourishing with than to tell them to go and invest in something I do not understand. If what I don't understand, I will not encourage you to invest in it. And then since all the people that have done that since 2014 till now, they've been collecting money. So that's why I said it might not be the best in the town, but watch out. Anybody promising you something higher, you have to open your eyes when you sleep so that they don't close down their shop one day. I don't know if I will find this thing. Let me quickly look for this thing and I share with you before we close for this morning. Nigeria scam 22 billion. Caribbean. I'm looking for that antique. Okay, I've seen it. Let me share this with you. I just Google. I don't even know the title. Can you see my screen? Look I just Google. I forgot. Look at this guy. Can you see this image? Let me open it so that you see very well. Can you see his face? Very young guy. He's not even up to 30 years old or 35. Look at how much he scammed Nigerians. Can you see? They are couples. If you see their office, see what they, you know what they did? Go and read, maybe I'll give you, go and read yourself. I don't have time to be sharing it. They claim they're into real estate. The name of the company is Global Solution Limited. They were collecting millions from people. They were giving them, collecting Peter to pay Paul. So when Paul see that money is coming, people to go and call Jeremiah, Daniel, everybody was coming, bringing more money to them. They didn't know that they had plans. Suddenly they fled. They ran away from Nigeria over one weekend. And this is not small money, 22 billion, not millions, so 22 billions. So what they did was that they ran to this country, Antigua and Barbuda, is in Caribbean. They used the money to go and buy citizenship. Immediately they arrived in the country, they just paid them, they gave them citizenship straight. And that is, in this place, Nigerian police cannot go and arrest them there. And the lie they were telling people was that they are using the money to invest in Dubai, to invest in UK, buy land property. Me, I now told somebody, I said, you know that you people are stupid. Somebody told you that the money you are giving me, I'm using doing the investment in UK and Dubai. Are you not stupid? Why can't that person do the investment within Nigeria? Why Dubai? When he's buying the property in Dubai, did you see the document of the property? Did you see the name they used to buy the property? Is it your name that is on the property? What if he's collecting all your money to buy the property in Dubai? When they are signing the document, it is his name that is inside it. By the time you fly to Dubai and go and sit down there, it doesn't come back to Nigeria again. Don't you think your money is gone? Somebody say, I'm doing business in Dubai, doing business in UK, and you're giving money, so you're investing. Me, I'm doing trading in Nigeria. I'm not doing exploitation. I'm selling cocoa in Nigeria. I say, bring your money. You don't want to give it to me. Yeah, you continue falling into the hand of people like this now. What's my own? I laugh when I read this story. I said, you see, they won't listen. Like the story of my pastor I was telling. He told me last year I come and join that thing. You see, he's right here in Canada here. He has a church. He has a ministry. He's on Facebook. He's searching Pastor Umi. You see him. He's always on Facebook. You know, his church is in Lagos, but he's here. He used to communicate through Zoom and Facebook. You know what this guy did? He was telling me to come and join them. I said, no, this thing will crash. Because for me, I'm so enlightened. I've read books and I'm exposed. I'm a street boy. You know, you can't buy me twice. Now, if you want to buy me this one, you buy me. You won't buy me second time. And I don't wise. So, and when people do that to people, because based on my experience, it's so painful when I find that a lot of people are still falling into the trap. And that's why we set up this one. This one is genuine. But if you see the one that's genuine, you still go carry your money, go give the one that is fake. Anything you see there, enjoy. You know. So I told this pastor, said, this thing will crash. Withdraw your money. It will soon crash. I asked how long have you said, the people have been collecting money for the past 12 months to 16 months. I said, 2 years is the max. It will crash. As if God was talking. This man didn't hear me. That will happen around July, by August, September. They say they are not paying again. Something happened. I said, they said they will still pay. They said they will still pay. They said it's just that they have this one. I said, by December, this last December, the thing don't crash finish. They don't even see these people again. So we're talking in December, and I said, that thing called here. Don't crash. I'm not telling you. I said, we collect your money, you know here. You know. So in December, he now invested in this our own 1.5 million. He's also on the list of those who are collecting money every month now. So I said, Pastor me, you had better be wise. If you give me millions now, there are projects on ground. We are building a factory. The project money will go there. I need money to go there now. When this factory is up and running in full capacity, it's just like Dangote who's building refinery. We are up and running in full capacity. Oh, GB. Nigeria will contain our product again now. Now we can now say, yeah, let's go to Kutonu. Yeah, let's go to anywhere with our products. You know. So it is your joy. It is the joy of every member that the company you associate with is growing. You know, but we can't do it without you. So that's why you have to be part of it. At least it is your motivation that your money is secure. You collect all your money back if you say you are not interested again. But if those ones they crash, it is the thing you collect. You won't get another one again. It's gone. It's gone. You can't run after anybody because they're already planning from the beginning before they started. You understand? So that is it. Let me share this link. Go and if you Google it anyway, you will still see it there. You can read it. You will see the story of their life. These guys, they scam all night. In fact, I saw one of the pictures of their office. Their office was so powerful, very lovely office. Ay. Very lovely office. What's this one? If you see their office, they spend money in that office. I'm looking for one of the pictures they show online. Maybe I'll see that office. That office was bam. And I know that to put that kind of office is just to deceive people. And people, we are gullible in Nigeria. We are so gullible. 22 billion no be small money. And they are couples. 22 billion is not small money. Let me see if I've seen one of those pictures. You see, the office was so beautiful. The office they are using to scam people. You see? Look at what people are now saying, you know. Yeah, he said, I'm sentencing death sentence. They should give them sentence, they work for. Leaving people broke and happy. When they are telling you don't put your money there, you go listen. Don't go listen. See what people are saying now. I hope you are still seeing my screen. You see what people are saying? People are now crying. Hey, Western region, clinical region. Now they don't tell story. When they're telling them they won't hear. So put your money where it is safe. Look at them. Look at their office. Very lovely, fine office. That's the office. You know. This thing happened just last year. This 2021. No, this 2021. See, and they are gone. They are gone. Eradicating poverty through micro lending. To you, you think they want to lend you money, but you don't know that it is the one in your pocket they want to. See, honest people are so rare in Nigeria nowadays. You don't even know who to trust. You understand? These guys came from nowhere. If you cannot see a track record of what somebody has done for 10 years, I will not give you the person my money. I will not. The guy we gave money to trade forex is a friend of a big pastor in Lagos. A big pastor. If I mention the name, you'll be surprised. He's a friend of his wife. In fact, most of the money we gave this guy, the first 12 million we gave him, was inside their house. We gave him. And he said he just came back from UK. He's been trading forex in UK for a long time. He was married. We saw him with the wife. We went to his house. The wife just gave back. But by the time he disappeared, we were in his house the day. By the next day, after the Kasala boss, he disappeared. He has run away. You see that? I said they're eradicating through micro lending, whereas they're already planning from the beginning. 22 billion no be small money. See, somebody that's just earning salary of 200,000. Somebody is earning 200,000 per month. Is paying the person 1 million naira per month. When they are spending money like that, of course, now you should know where the money is coming from. People's money. How much is that? So go and read this thing. Let me post it to you. You can read that. You understand what I'm saying. See, you learn. You learn from all these mistakes, other people's mistakes. Don't be the one that fall inside the trap again. When you see something that is honest, embrace it. Don't go run out of this people. We are just Nigerians. We like to do. See, he also bought house in the UK and Dubai to reflect his new status as a billionaire. Did you see that? So the money is just for him. When see, that is the name of the pastor. I mean, that's the name of the church. The same church, the same day start too. I ran into a problem in 2007. Look at the year, 2007 to 2021. That is like 14 years after. It's still the same church, Daystar. The assistant pastor of Daystar, his name is Dodman Akinlabi. He has his own church now as I'm talking. But as of 2007, he was an assistant pastor in this church with Daystar. The guy that got me, the one that got me, his name is Deji. He's a friend of Akinlabi's wife. Pastor Akinlabi is a friend of his wife. They went to school together. They even went to their house in Bagada. We met in that house. I didn't know the guy wanted to buy us. So, you can imagine. Go and read it. I just posted it and go through it. You see how what is, so if you don't see what is happening in the street, me, I don't enter their scam before, so I cannot enter this. And that is why, see, like I was telling Brad Phillips earlier, if we allow bad people to continue, when will the good people do the good thing? And that's why we created this our investment club. So that don't just say there's no good investment club out there. There are good investment clubs, but just that most of us we are greedy. We're looking for what we turn 2 naira into 10,000 naira overnight. So if you are lucky, you escape. But if you are not lucky, you are entering when everybody is pulling out, and your money will go. So, but the good one that is genuine and trusted is right here. You understand? So take advantage of it. Anybody who wants to take advantage of it, talk to me later. I'll send you the package of the you pay registration, I think 5,000, and then you start your investment immediately. I will give you the package. The package, you see, you read all the materials, everything. You see the history of the company, what we have done. You see what we're even doing now. See how far we have come. So there are people who have their name is better than rubies. These people, they don't have conscience, they don't have family, they are just, maybe they don't have children, or they have children, they just uproot themselves from that, and they will never come back to Nigeria till Jesus comes. You understand? So they have relocated, they disappear. You can't go catch them. Even Nigerian police can't go there. They cannot go there to arrest them. It's not like American police, you know. And America will not arrest these people because they did not buy America. They only buy Nigerians, and Nigerian police don't have capacity to go there. So that's why they will escape with the money. So in the next 5 years, by the time they stabilize in this country they went, they will now enter America, they collect American passport and visa and enter America, and that's how they continue living there. And they've escaped forever. Nobody will arrest them. Somebody just joined the class when we are finishing. Mrs. Benita. Who invited you, please? I finished the class, so we are just talking. Benita, you want to talk to us? Who invited you? We will post this video for this class. When we post it, we'll tell everybody so that I can go visit it. Okay, Madam Benita is not talking now. All right. I thought maybe we can give you you two can win the promo, but you're not talking. All right, so we are done. Let's start working. Let's see how we can grow our team. Next week, I'll be talking about this compensation plan. So let's make it a day. Next week, Saturday in the morning, we're going to spend the same 1.5 hours. We're already done today. We're just talking. Where's my compensation plan? So we're going to talk more on this compensation plan, and we're going to record it. Madam Benita, do you want to say something? All right, I don't hear you. There's so much noise in your background.
Yeah.
So next week we're going to talk more about our compensation plan, and then I'll be sharing with you how you're going to grow your team. I will log into our website to show you how we're going to do that, and then I'll be showing you how to manage your business. When I show you how to manage your business, it's also going to reflect in other things you are doing. It's not just this cocoa business, other businesses you are doing. I have already shared some secret last week about how I used to keep record of all my customers. Like now, I have pressed one button on my laptop. It has recorded everybody in this class. So you have to learn how to do all these things. Some of you, if you really want to succeed in business, you need to get a laptop, because you cannot do so many things on your phone. There are some things you cannot do on your phone. You need to get a small laptop. You understand? It will help you a lot. It will help you a lot. I will show you how to do a lot of things on your laptop. You know, management is about, you know, being how do I put that thing? Being efficient. And you cannot be carrying a small phone and expect to be efficient on the phone. But when you're on a laptop, you can be more efficient. You can do a lot of things from the laptop. You know? So that is it. Madam Benita, I want to say something before we close the class. We need to close this class now so that everybody can go do other things they want to do. Madam Benita, you want to say something? I wish I could hear you say something so that we know who invited you. Stop sharing.